Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome to the 153rd episode of the BLC Podcast. We're episode 69 if you're counting in kilograms. This is your host, DJ Parker, and this is The Quiet Storm. We're so glad you joined us, and we can't thank you enough for your support on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can always check us out at blcpodcast.com and listen to us every day on your favorite podcast platforms. And don't forget to like and review the show. And now, the bronze medal winner of my heart, it's Red.
You about to get a call from NPR, man.
Oh, I do that in a second, dude. I'm like, I'm just gonna say fuck you, everyone.
Yeah, you're gonna get a call from NPR.
This song goes out to you, to Allan. It's titled,
We need
Go
this
Fuck
guy.
We should do like rated R NPR, like the NPR R.
Yeah, it'd be rated R.
Yeah, but not like sexy because that's weird.
Yeah,
No, it would be
I
rated
like-
don't want to be like her nipples pointed backwards the whole time.
They pointed to the ground.
That's right. They kept
And as always, I'd
kept-
like to introduce the man with the motherfucking plan, Allan, OTB.
They kept forcing me to lower my gaze.
Yay! Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, no
Golf clap.
studio audience for this.
No, that was a crowd.
That was okay. Well, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring up the heat. Already.
Thumbs!
We are so happy that you're with us. Of course, the Olympics are wrapping up, or probably just wrapped up if you're listening to us in America, or I guess anywhere else probably as well.
Gotta wrap that shit up, B.
You got to wrap it up, B. We're
up.
winning so far. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, Fred, I have a huge Olympic
Huge?
huge. It's huge. I have a huge Olympic style announcement, Fred, about our show that
Let's go on.
really hurts my heart, and it's okay. We've all three been disqualified from participating in the BLC Olympics this week.
What?
We've all, the committee determined that we've all been suspended for doping of different kinds. And it says I was, because of a food poison burrito, I can't participate.
They said cocaine only stayed in your system for 3 days.
Well, that's,
I can't go back to
3 days
Zamunda.
ago.
I can't go back to Zamunda. I'm in trouble.
I have embarrassed my people.
So as always,
Shame upon me and my family.
that's right. I will never return home. So it happens. We don't have the BLC Olympics for you this week, so that's okay. Well, the reason was, Fred, I was too caught up watching the real Olympics, sort of. But a thing happened. So, like, my wife had to work, and so it was just me and the kids hanging out during the day. And my daughter went with grandma. So it's just me and the boys, right? And we're like sitting around, nothing to do, just, whatever. And I was like, I'm going to put on the Olympics because, like, why wouldn't I put on the Olympics? It's sports. There's no ladies to tell me I can't watch sports. So, like, here we go. So pop it on. It's like the feed, where, like, I guess it jumps around or whatever. And the first thing that comes up is women's beach volleyball.
Yeah.
Right, which is like a classic, part of the Olympics.
Classic.
Everyone has an interest in it for various reasons. And this year, wow, who let the dogs out?
Who let the dog out?
So I'm like, this is cool Olympic beach volleyball. Now it's indoors, which is in and of itself kind of stupid, but
it's indoors.
It's indoors this year. It was indoors, or it looked like it was indoors. I didn't see it looked like a roof, and it didn't look like there was any like wind or anything, you know. So, so I was like, oh, cool, we can watch this. It's USA versus Italy, I believe, and I mean, it looked like a great match. It was in like third set and everything.
Italy.
I didn't say that. But my son decided to turn to me at one point, like right after I turned, and he's like, "Really, Dad? This is what my 12-year-old." He's like, "Really? This is what you're watching?" And I was like, "It's what? It's a beach volleyball, dude." And he's like, "You're such a pervert." And I was like, "Wait, what?" Like, so
you brought it up,
right? And then he like left the room.
Yeah, he brought it up, all right.
Did he walk with like his back hunched over?
Yeah, he was like, did like a weird. Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna carry. He's like, I need to carry this blanket up to my room real quick. That's what he said as he was walking out. So but he didn't have his hands on the blanket, which was so weird.
That's my boy.
That's my boy. All right, go and hide your shame, son, just like Diddy. But no, it just made me think, and I was like, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, ladies are great and everything, and I watch everybody watches the sport because they're in bikinis most of the time,
right? Yeah.
But like, I was like, am I a pervert for watching it? It just came on. I didn't tune into it. I wasn't like,
it just came on. I didn't even touch it.
I didn't even touch it. What's the answer, Fred? Am I a beach volleyball perv?
No,
so you've got to watch beach volleyball
if it's on
in a very discreet way. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Well, I didn't.
Well, no, he was watching. It was watching United States, so he was being patriotic.
Right.
Yeah, you got to watch your country. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and you support them no matter what.
I want to see the Brazilians and whatever other
I mean, you can always watch the Egyptian team. Did you see these?
Yeah, they're in burkas.
Yeah.
Did you know they do that? They're doing that in Iran. Like, they're airing the Olympics, but like when the women compete, like swimming or track and field, they black out. They black out the women. Like, they have
you just like see their face or something?
Skin. Yeah, they have a bar over their skin.
Yeah.
Or like if it's a panned out view, they'll have an asterisk.
Right.
Over like
something hiding them, yeah.
Yeah, something hiding the skin so that you can't see. Like, it's insane. Like, they did pole vaulting. They showed the pole vaulting, and it was just like a black bar at a head.
Amazing.
Pole vaulting. That guy from France.
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like the guy, his Wayne knocked the bar off. Did you hear the sound the bar made?
No. Allan needs to pull that up. There it is. Worth it. Allan, we should start recording the show.
It said dong.
It is recording.
I know.
For a second there, I was like, wait a minute.
I know. I wanted to see if it would work, and you would be like,
they got him.
Almost.
Oh, my God.
Well, yeah. It's been an
interesting
interesting Olympics, but
I'm trying to remember what he said too when they asked his reaction. It was like left it hanging or some shit like that.
Let it all hang out on that last.
Yeah, it was
should have had it tucked better, buddy.
Was he Italian? Was that what he was?
Nah, he was African.
No,
no, he was
white African.
That's the surprising
one of those white Africans.
The Elon's cousin.
It is hilariously crazy that like his Wang did him in again.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't happen to every guy in their life at least once. But we never get offers from OnlyFans or whatever. Peachy Keen or whatever.
Did he really get OnlyFans?
Yeah, like they said like do an hour-long thing, and it was like, we'll give you $250,000.
Yep.
My God.
And I'm assuming he turned it down because I'm sure.
Yeah, he turned it down?
Yeah, because he wants more money.
Yeah, he wants more money.
Well, he can't. I would say he couldn't accept
this
it.
This song is worth $500,000 at least.
Yeah,
right. Because you can't go pro dong, during. Man. Right. Yeah, this is a bronze medal winning dong.
They really pay for this. Oh my God, that's insane.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
So
I heard somewhere about how much. You know how much the medals are valued? Like the gold,
no, I have no idea.
Silver,
the golden
$63.
Like the gold medal is actually like half of it. It's not even gold; it's silver.
Right.
And then the silver medal is like half silver, half something else, and then the bronze medal is like copper,
tinfoil.
Yeah, like the bronze medal is like worth like $3,
like tinfoil rocks.
Yeah, it's like the gold's worth like 500, and the other one's like $275, and then the bronze is like $4.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, what do you expect? They gotta make a lot of those things, man.
Right? Yeah.
You know,
you can't spend that much on each one.
I mean, athletes should get something for because.
Some countries do pay.
They pay.
Some countries do pay. Like if you medal, you get
you get like a payment. Yeah, I think in the U.S. it's like $30,000, but there's some countries that pay like $250,000. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, but there was Singapore. I think pays like $250,000 to their athletes, but they also like never win.
They never win.
That's why I'm like, if you win a gold medal,
it's incentive. Yeah, incentive.
You know, they paid like NBC paid like billions of dollars for the rights, and they can give them $30,000.
Yeah, dude. Hey, overhead. Cut out the overhead.
Yeah, overhead. All right.
The workers always get the shaft, man.
Yeah.
Well, but my question is so like if you're an Olympian, like let's say, and nobody gives a shit about this because we're all Olympic out, probably realistically. But like, do you get paid to train? Like, I mean, or do you?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, no. That's why, that's why Flavor Flav was sponsoring the women's polo team because he was like, those women have real jobs. You know what I'm saying? They have real jobs, so they have to like take that time off of work to go play polo.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? To go to the game, so they, they missing out on money. So shout out to Flavor Flav for being a sponsor.
Yeah, and he helped somebody. He helped a shot put girl.
Yeah,
he helped her out too. Yeah, he paid her college.
Yeah, he gave her some money. Yeah, that dude,
he's a good guy.
Everybody thought Flavor Flav was just a joke. You know what I'm saying? But like that dude is like trained in all instruments.
Yeah,
he's trained in all instruments. Yeah. I saw him like over there. He was playing a grand piano. Yeah, he's playing a grand piano with some like fancy.
Yeah, but he's not. You know, you're not supposed to know that because that's not his gimmick. His gimmick
right? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's his gimmick. But you know, he ain't.
But they're favor of love. You know what I'm saying?
Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Dude, you just thought he was a joke. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that dude is like, he's the man. I love him.
Yeah.
Well. So you got to give him credit, man, no doubt.
Right.
So my question is, go ahead.
Go ahead. What's your question?
So you said Flavor Flav sponsored the water polo team, and then the other girl, the whatever. What what Olympic sports do you guys think you could do if let's say he sponsored you? Let's say Flavor Flav sponsored your sport, right? Like of all the Olympic sports, is there anything that you're like? I think if I worked hard at that, I could be like a winner, like a medal winner. I'm not saying a gold medalist,
right?
But like you could
a contender. I could be a contender
on your best day. Yeah.
I probably think the only thing that I would probably be halfway decent at, and I could probably do something, would probably be the women's hammer throw.
Oh, okay.
I could probably compete.
Identify as a woman and do it, or
I think I could probably do the women's hammer throw. You know what I mean? Like, I could, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be like I'm a woman. I'll be like, I'm just a regular ass man.
Like they said, I could do whatever I wanted.
But
Flavor Flav,
you'd be playing out of the red tees.
I just want to try. Let me try.
I just need to know if I can do this or not.
Yeah.
I get it. No, we've all been there for sure.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Allan? You got anything you think you would you'd be a boss at?
I think I could qualify probably like a javelin or something like that.
Yeah. Javelin, yeah.
Strong
I think I could. Yeah. And I could use like Revenge of the Nerds. Remember Lamar? He had the one.
Yeah, the
It was designed. I'll even throw it like him, man. Probably.
Did you know they used to have a two-handed javelin throw in the Olympics back? I don't know how you would do that. How you would do that?
There you go, grandma style, dude.
Yeah,
That must have been tough.
You go up
under the legs
like this,
You go under the legs.
and then you go like you gotta when you're ready, you like go a little fast, and then you go. Wow.
You gotta-
Yeah, it's good times.
What about
So
you?
I think I could do really good in some sports that probably aren't really the best thing now. I think I could do great in breakdancing. I think I could be
breakdancing,
potential breakdancer. Yeah.
my leg dancing.
Did they ever do the breakdancing thing? I never.
No,
saw
I don't
it.
know when the
starts,
breakdancing happened.
It starts the 9th.
I could do good at tug of war, which is not an Olympic sport
it's not
anymore.
Olympics anymore. Yeah,
Right. That's the thing. I noticed like an obstacle race and some stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, I can do these. And then I was like, oh, this is when the white people had the advantage.
Right.
That's why these races worked for them.
You want to?
Because they're like, we'll just set it up. The stuff we can do, Johnson. Let's impress some people.
You want to hear some other? I found some Olympic sports that they don't do anymore.
All right, let's hear some.
That all right. So track and field back in 1900, 1904, they had the 60-meter dash.
Okay.
60.
It was all they could afford.
They had there were walking events like 1500
like power walking.
Wait,
Yeah,
I think they still do power walking.
They still
I
do
could
the
do
power
that,
walking.
dude. I was watching that the other day.
And they were saying the dudes were cheating because
Because their feet were like off the ground simultaneously.
both
or
feet,
whatever.
Well,
both
that
feet were off
chick
the ground.
at the end, she started celebrating. She like, and that other chick was like, bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually, I saw it when they put the Flintstone sound effects on it. It was like,
That's funny.
Like you said, there was tug of war. They used to do tug of war.
I can win that. Or at
in
least
gymnastics,
compete.
they used to have. Some people called it juggling, but it wasn't juggling. It was the Indian club.
The hell is
And
that?
I don't know if that was like kind of racist. Well,
sounds
they
like
look like.
Just saying, if I say Indian club, and it's not called Apache Joe's. It's pretty right.
You want to join my Indian club?
This is Indian motorcycle club. You know?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, so they had like bowling pins, but like in each hand, but you wouldn't throw them.
You hit each other
You
with
you just like dance with
Oh,
them. I
dance
guess.
with them.
Or-
Oh, I love that. I
What
can do
about
that.
like in what was that movie that Will Ferrell did the with the flag deal?
Oh, the skating one?
No, the college one, the one with the frat house.
Oh, the Hangover? I don't know.
Nah.
They're all the same. to me.
No. I know
Frank
what you're
the
talking
Tank?
about. Yeah, Frank the Tank. Yeah,
Yeah, the one with the
Look,
you my boy.
yeah.
My boy.
I don't remember what it's called.
So they had to do like certain events, and he had the
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
God, I can't remember the name of that movie.
Grown
Yep.
ups.
There's somebody right now yelling the name, and
Yeah, there's
is
somebody like,
probably
you
yelling.
fucking assholes, it's
Yeah, it's so easy.
fucking stupid. Come on.
What is it? What is it? Oh my God.
I can't think of it.
Blue, you're my boy. And
Yeah,
then Blue dies wrestling the chick.
Oh,
he died happy.
He died happy.
man.
old school. That's what it was.
Old school. That's it. Thank you.
Oh, Will Ferrell looks so young.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you,
always
listeners.
looked old though.
Thank you, listeners at home, for that one.
Yep.
They used to do guns akimbo,
What's that?
dueling pistols.
Oh, see,
Whoa, really?
but not like to
Yeah.
death.
Like
No, I
John
mean
Wick
seriously,
style?
it was like a wax bullet or something.
Was it?
It was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
So
didn't
it
like
wasn't-
kill each other.
Oh, I thought it was like John Wick style.
Who would volunteer to do that?
John Wick.
a real champion.
Yeah, that's true. Someone who really wants to represent their country.
It'd be
Just
like that-
imagine though if there was like a fault, like where one person like went early and they're like, "Well, no redoing that."
like that motherfucker from Turkey. He had his hand in his pocket. He's like,
That guy was awesome.
Yep.
There was one that I can't. Oh, I gotta find it real quick.
Do they still do fencing?
Yeah.
Yes, they still do fencing.
Fencing's gotten crazy.
Yeah. Fencing, I love fencing, man.
They started doing weird moves and shit.
Yeah, I like fencing, man. Fencing's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. They had the one guy. He was hopping this year. He was like, hup, hup, hup.
That's what I'm saying. That guy was crazy. Yeah.
Then he got stabbed, and he was like, no.
That's when they get stabbed, but they do that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, this is it. So there was a archery event called Popinjay. It's where they would put these artificial birds.
There was Popinjay.
Popinjay, yeah.
Yeah, there was another one that was like Popinjay.
Yeah, it's a great name, Popinjay. Popinjay.
Yeah.
And they would put these birds on a wire.
Oh,
and
shit.
you had to shoot the birds on.
They weren't real birds, Allan. That's what you just said.
No, they were real birds. They were dead.
They were already
dead birds.
Yeah,
it wasn't like, I figured it was like going to be like in the fair, you know. They had like
It just got the fake thing.
It was probably just cheaper to get birds.
Yeah, it was probably cheaper to get birds.
They're like, just get like 1,000 birds, dude. They're like a nickel. Like, fuck it. We're not setting this up.
that's
Who's going to go up there and fix it every time?
That's when birds were real.
Yeah,
That might have been what started birds.
Yep, that's probably what killed all
They're
the
like,
birds.
we need to shoot something up there. What's up there? I was like, I don't know. Let's call them birds.
and my last one is pigeon racing.
See, there you go. That's where they got the dead birds, the losers from the pigeon.
Yeah, they did the pigeon racing and the Popinjay at the same time.
Yeah.
That's how they determined who won. They're like, go from one end to the other. If you don't get shot, you win.
These Olympics are taking 3 months. We got.
So wait, how would they race? How would the pigeons race?
I don't know.
Air.
Yeah, I guess they.
I can see Mike Tyson.
You know, they used to have like homing pigeons.
Yeah.
So just.
So from here to there, probably be like.
They sit them off, and then like 3 days later, whoever's bird got back first.
Right. Or something. Some bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be some sabotage.
I'm just happy that some of those aren't in the Olympics anymore.
Those are my
not Popinjay. I wish
discontinued Olympic events.
Yeah, because they have a certain amount, and if they add one, they got to eliminate another one, right?
Is that right? I didn't know that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
That's crazy. If they did, that sucks. That would suck to be like, I've worked my whole life to play Popinjay. I'm finally on the precipice of being an Olympic athlete. And they're like, yeah, we're not doing that this year. Instead, we're doing breakdancing.
Because this thing says that karate was discontinued in 2021, and now they brought it back.
Well, they should.
Like now it's back. So like, I mean, they added
karate is literally kick ass.
It's
baseball. Baseball was in the last Olympics. It's not in this one.
Yeah, baseball's dumb for Olympics.
Yeah,
baseball's tough for Olympics, man.
Too long too.
Yeah. That's the thing. You got to like get it. Okay. Anyway, this Olympic segment is becoming the baseball of Olympic segments. It's taking too goddamn long. So, Fred, tell me something real quick. Give me a real quick, like a 3-minute stock update report. My crypto crashed last night, Fred.
Oh, well,
it went from
so there's
$7 to $5, Fred. I almost jumped off the fucking roof.
You should have jumped. I mean,
I was thinking about it.
So there's some things going on, and it's really not complicated, but like if you don't know what's going on, oh my god. Then,
so in other words, it's complicated.
It's complicated unless you know what it means.
Unless you know what's going on. So in other words, it's
exactly. So what they're saying is happening is that there's been a sharp rise in the Japanese yen, the unwinding of the Japanese yen. So like a lot of these, I don't know if they were Japanese people. There are a lot of people that were taking out loans on the Japanese yen because the interest rate on them was real low.
Low. Yeah.
So they would take that yen,
right,
convert it into US dollars, and then put that money into the stock market.
Okay.
Into the US stock market.
So they were just gambling on these loans that they had.
Right. Yeah. They were just leveraging their bets. That's what it's called, a leverage bet. You know what I'm saying? You're betting with borrowed money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then so now that the Bank of Japan started raising interest rates, you still have to pay that money back. So people are like, oh shit, now I'm going to have to pay it back at a higher rate.
Wait, so it's not like US where it's like you get a loan and you just you have the determination your loan is 3% or whatever. And then it's that for the life of the loan. In Japan, you pay based on whatever the market is. That's crazy.
It's like that here.
It's just like here. Like here. Like
if you have an adjustable rate mortgage, like an adjustable rate thing.
No. But you're talking about when you're investing. It's like Japan had it was like negative.
Yeah, they were like negative interest rates. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't understand that. You're paying me to take money?
Yeah, you're paying me to take money. Yeah, basically, that's what they were doing.
That's crazy. Why? Who wouldn't take that money? You know what I mean? I'd take it and give it right back.
And what they did was they invested it in our market, and our market didn't pay. So when they raised the rates, the money they invested, they didn't make no profit enough. So you had to end up paying. So
back
for example, it's like you borrowed $5 and you going to invest in crypto, and
now your 5 is 3.
Now your 5 is 3, but
Allan wants his money.
I want my money. Yep. Yeah. So now you're $2 in the hole. So it's like, oh shit. So you instead of breaking your leg, instead of me breaking your legs,
dumping those stocks to get their money, to get the liquidity back. To get the liquidity back so they could pay back those loans. And that's affecting the U.S. stock market. And so, I mean, it's not, but like you said, it bounced back. It just bounced back like a little bit. It's not, I don't know if it's going to cause what they call a black swan event.
No.
Okay.
To where, event. Yeah. It's a good movie.
We all know what you're talking about. We're all very literate financially.
Like I said, a black swan event will cause like a snowball effect. You know what I'm saying? Once, this person starts taking their money out and they see the stock going down, so another person starts taking their mony out.
Is that what the movie Black Swan is about?
No, it's not.
Okay, because I've never seen that movie.
Swan Lake. It's about Swan Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's about Swan Lake. But that's what like a black swan event in the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Which could cause a crash. You know what I'm saying? Of the stock market when everybody just starts pulling their money out and get scared.
Money out, they
start dumping their stock.
But that's the time to buy.
That is the time to buy is when people are scared.
Right.
Yep. But you see, the dollar didn't move. So when the dollar didn't move, that's why I didn't think nothing was going to happen.
Right. Yeah. But
it turns out.
And then the fears about the war in Iran and with Israel and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then plus with the U.S. Election coming up, you know what I'm saying? And the undecisiveness.
It's anything.
All that shit affects.
Anything to kind of excuse, before it used to be hurricanes. Oh, there's a hurricane coming. Remember when the hurricane used to come?
Anything to promote fear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything fear in the country promotes fear in the market. So
right. Timidity.
Fear in the country makes money for people.
Well, let me provoke some fear right now with us taking a break. Will we return? Who knows?
Will we return?
That's fear right there. Just letting them know that we may come back.
We may come back. Be prepared.
We may come on your back.
Right. We stand behind you. We are Rainbow Dildo Turkey Monkey or whatever.
Monkey Butt. Rainbow Monkey.
Rainbow Dildo Monkey Bot. We'll be right back.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
This here is the Reverend Johnny Hugh Matheson. I am here to tell you to not listen to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. These here fellas are heathenistic, outrageously outlandish dudes of moral iniquity. So I beg of you, do not listen to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast at blcpodcast.com. Don't you go there. Do not go on their YouTube page and look at all the smutty, filthy nastiness that they got going on. I tell you now, don't listen to these boys. They nothing but dirty.
Welcome back to the I zoned out for a second. I'm sorry. Welcome back to the, how long did that run? Like 5 seconds? I don't even know. I wasn't looking and I was like, no, I was like, what did he say? Oh, we're doing the show. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, was he stuck? And then his eyes went click, 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 click. I was like, oh no.
You asked for it. You asked us. We told you, we threatened you that we would come back. And so we're back. And that's what you get. You get shit ass radio, at least introduction wise, from me. So welcome back to the 153rd edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We should call this, I don't know, 153B would be.
53B.
Yeah, that's a good nickname for the second half of the 153rd show. I don't know.
There you go.
It doesn't matter. Well, welcome back, one and all. We're so glad you're with us. We are committing ourselves. We told you this before, guys, ladies and gentlemen, and folks of all things. We're here to educate and to enunciate.
Always.
And hopefully to procreate. But we're definitely here to educate first and foremost. Hey, I'm just saying. So, in order to do that, we've had an initiative, really, that started summer. It's called the Summer of Love. And it's all about us actually doing something and figuring out something to talk about on this show. And so Fred flexed his love bone this week.
I did.
And came up with a genius thing for us to learn about.
Yes.
And so this is what's a group of shit. Sorry, Fred.
And like I told you guys before, like the way this started is me and my wife were having a conversation about.
He's like, I told you before. Nobody's heard us, except us.
I'm telling you, I told you.
We know that. Before. We knew you told us.
Now I'm going to tell the audience. The way this started
is actually, ironically, just us.
Yeah. So I'm telling you guys 3 times now.
Yeah, well, David, I heard it so many times.
So we were talking about like foxes, like, as she was like, why are you saying foxes? It's just fox. And I was like, no, if it's more than one, it's foxes. And then that got me thinking about like, what would you call a group of foxes? So I had to Google
group of foxes.
Well, do you know?
A pack.
No. It's a skulk.
Skulk?
A skulk or a leash.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I guessed.
Right. So I got to thinking, I was like, okay, what? I know like some other things, you call a bunch of fish a school or a bunch of cows a herd. You know what I'm saying? So like, what are other things? Heard. Do they have names? That's what you heard. Well, you heard correctly. It's like
30 minutes of cow jokes, folks. That's what you're getting here.
Let's keep it moving.
Hey, Fred, before you go on.
Yeah.
Beef.
Okay, yeah.
Before you go on.
It would behoove you to keep it moving.
God, kick me in the dick, people. Come on,
eat more chicken. So I kind of looked up. I wanted to know the what do you call a group of shit? You know what I'm saying? So
that's why we named the segment that. Because what do you call a group of shit?
Is why do you call a group of shit? So I found about 100 of them, and I'm not going to go through all of them.
That should kill plenty of time. No.
That should kill a lot of time.
For the best idea ever. Going to give 6 hours later.
Okay, so I'll tell you guys what.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
What are you going to give us?
Want to know?
Well, hold on. So, are you going to give us let's say a quiz?
You give me the animal, and
why don't you give us?
Name.
Can you give us a name of the shit, and then we'll just try to figure out what animal it is?
Well, some of them have different,
multiple,
or the same. They have same.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help because we can still fail miserably.
Okay. Well, I'll give.
Let's try one and see. Just give us a.
Let's try one. Okay. A shrewdness.
A shrewdness.
That's
a shrews. That's
which
a group
I don't
of shrews.
think I don't know. It's not.
Why wouldn't it be?
You got to tame them first. You got to tame them.
Group of mice.
What is a group? Hold on, don't tell me yet because I got to think it out. I'm thinking it out.
Okay.
What is the most shrewd animal, Allan? Let's talk this out here. We got 30 seconds.
That would be.
Put it on the clock. It's the most shrewd animal. Like if there's an animal that I'm like, how dare you?
The wild hog.
Cats.
No.
What is it? I give up. Beep beep.
Apes.
Oh, shrewdness of apes.
A shrewdness of apes. And like I said, they don't really
explain why.
Yeah. It's just what they
You're like,
call
why
them.
is it? And they're like, because it is. Shit, okay.
Okay, so here's one that has multiple.
Okay.
You know
so
what
that
I'm
gives us a better chance, Allan, to get it right.
Right. Yeah. So you should get this one.
Okay, we're going to get this one.
Colony. At least one of the animals.
Ants.
Ants is one.
Termites.
There are 3.
There's 2.
2
so far.
2 more.
A colony of termites.
One more. No. Termites might be. I think you would call termites. They don't have termites on here. No. Vultures is another name. I did.
Colony of.
Oh shit! I just fucking lost.
Pilgrims.
Pilgrims?
That's a thing.
Yeah. Pilgrims.
They make colonies.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Beavers and bats and ants.
Okay. We should have got one of those.
Bats are also a cloud or a cauldron.
Right, that's what. See, I've always thought of them as a cloud.
As a cloud of bats.
Whenever I think of groups of bats, I'm like, look at that cloud of bats. But I get it because if bats are in a cave and they come out at you, it probably clouds.
Right, it looks like a cloud. Yeah.
Right.
And then they have Batman in the middle because he sent them to confuse you.
Right. So that he can.
And then he pop, zam, whap, pow you. And
unless the great white bat comes out.
Oh, shit.
He's like, Chicago, you're out.
Ridiculous.
Shitty caca. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you the animal, and
let's hear it.
I want to hear what you say. So this is cats.
Okay.
Cats. What would you call a group of cats?
Pussy wagon. like they had a whole pussy wagon of cats roaming the neighborhood. Grease lightning. There's a pussy wagon of cats over here. Sandy. It's a real pussy wagon. There's a group of greasers.
So
a pyramid.
All right, now what would you call a group of kittens?
Litter.
Yeah, okay, a litter. So there we go. You got
It's gonna
that.
be a gallon.
A gallon. A gallon.
A gallon, yeah.
A gallon of cats. That crazy cat lady has a gallon of cats.
Like, how many cats are into the house? A gallon, at least. It was a lot.
So, a clouder, a glaring, a pounce, a nuisance, or a clutter.
I could see it being a nuisance of cats.
Yes, a nuisance. Yes.
Yeah, that's why. I want to know, and I like this is interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Unless you're listening, and then you're like, who fucking cares? But I think it's interesting, and that's all that we're really doing this for is me. So I wonder who was like,
yeah,
that fucking clutter of cats over there is annoying me, and someone's like, that's exactly the right name for it, Johnson.
That nuisance of cats over there.
Right. Well, I get that. Again, I understand that.
Yeah.
My one cat is a nuisance, and I totally see that. Like a guy had 20 cats on accident, and he's like, this is a fucking nuisance.
Yeah.
Like that's what he painted on his walls before the cats murdered and ate him.
Yeah. It's some British dude.
A group of wildcats.
What a nuisance.
A group of wildcats is called a destruction.
Now that's cool.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Destruction.
Like,
so like it'd be like
to the
what is it like? Would be considered like bobcats or lions?
Oh, I hate that. I'm a T-bird for life.
That type of cat, or is it like meow cat?
I don't know. Is it like or is it like feral cats?
Yeah, like
because like a wildcat is going to be a cat. Pride.
Right. Yeah. A wildcat is just a cat that's not like a house cat.
Right. That's what.
Yeah, but like a leopard and stuff like that. You know,
a wildcat will be like those cats in Tom and Jerry that used to bully Tom all the time.
Right. The mean cats.
Yeah, the mean cats.
Right.
They want to smoke the cigarettes.
Yeah. The ones that sent him to hell. Remember?
Yeah.
Tom went to hell.
Yeah.
And we wonder why we're the way we are.
Yeah. You remember the one where they was at the pearly gates and that wet bag of kittens.
Yeah.
I was
burlap
like,
sack full of kittens.
Somebody threw a bag of cats in the river.
That used to be, that's what we used to.
Fucking terrible.
In a different age, Fred, an age that's far away from today.
Time, man.
We used to say we would threaten to throw a sack of cats, a burlap sack full of cats into the river. Occasionally, to people.
One way to get rid of them.
Right.
Oh my god.
Like they'd be like, my cat had kittens. Does anybody want them? I'm like, I have a burlap sack. I can take care of that for you.
Yeah.
No, that was the joke. Yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah. I'll take them to the river.
Telling them, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what people did all the time. I'm surprised they don't call a group of cats a burlap sack.
A future burlap sack.
Yeah. We should call it coral reef.
Oh my god. Okay, so this next one. Okay, I'm gonna give you the name of the group. It's a coalition. What is a coalition?
Of the willing.
Okay, coalition.
Coalition of hamsters. Why not?
The BHC.
Yeah.
The Black Hamster Coalition.
Yeah, man. Come on, dude. You gonna fuck with them?
They're cutthroat, man.
I'm telling you, dude, they don't fuck around. They'll gnaw you to death.
I'm sorry. We're gonna stay in the cat category.
It's still a cat. Okay, it's a type of cat.
It's a cat. I'll give you. It's a type of cat.
Oh, okay.
Coalition of
bomb cats.
Oh, that's a good call. Should be.
Yes.
A coalition of cheetahs.
Hey, look at that! Ring the bell.
Got it. Because they both started with the C, I think.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
So I was like, hey, that's close enough. That's a good guess.
That was a good guess.
Well, that's what I call. That's what my kids call Cheetos. They're like, give me a coalition of Cheetos, Dad, flaming hot. You got it, kids. We'll take one coalition, please.
All right. Well, this is a fun one. All right.
All right. What is
I like this one. No, we're not. We're going on to birds. We're going on to some birds now.
All right.
This is a type of bird. What is a flamboyance?
Wait. So don't listen, kids. We're going from the pussies to the tits. Just saying. A flamboyance of flamingos.
Hey, look at this guy.
I didn't know what else that could possibly be.
Yeah, I mean, what else could it be? Yeah, I mean, what else is so flamboyant? Peacocks, maybe.
Peacock, yeah, that's true.
I give peacocks a flamboyance.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's true.
Peacocks are ostentation.
Oh.
Ooh. Or muster.
A mustard. Yum.
A muster or an ostentation.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
You like the idea. Birds? Be like, there's a mustard peacock outside. Is it Dijon or French?
All right, we'll stay with birds for a minute. How about a tittering?
A tittering of falcons.
A tittering of geese.
A tittering of
say it again, Alex.
Geese.
Say it again, Alex.
A tittering of geese.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the correct answer, and then I'm gonna. What did you say, Allan? You said geese.
Yeah.
And then, Matt,
I had
what
no
did you
good
say?
guesses. I think I said red birds. I don't know.
Red birds. No.
Sure.
Okay.
Robins.
I will tell you the. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the real bird.
Okay.
It's magpies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a tittering, but it's a tittering. And Allan, a group of geese is called a gaggle.
Yeah, dude.
Gaggle.
Come on, bro.
Who doesn't know a gaggle?
Right, you got to pay extra for that shit.
But when geese are in flight, they're called a skein.
There you go.
Or you could call them a flock. I mean,
that's probably more. Do you think that it used to be like there used to be fights between like the geese lovers who were like, it's a skein, and they're like, fuck you, it's a flock. And then like violence broke out, and then finally the fucking flock people won, and like beheaded the leader of the skein team, and
they were like, no, you call a group of lice a flock. You don't don't put that
I'll kill
dirty
you.
Name on a
you son of a bitch. I love the idea of that, like something so mundane that they're like, yeah, no, it's not a flock, it's a whatever, and he's like, I'm like, a fucking knife. Oh, that's so good. So okay, well, that's interesting. What else you got, Fred? Any other ones?
Hippopotami.
Oh, a
bunch of hungry hippos.
That's right.
Kids game.
A kids game, yeah.
Board game. I'm going to say it's a machination.
A machination. Oh, wow. That's a good one.
That seems like a random enough word that it might actually work.
Actually, no. It's a bloat or thunder. Bloat or thunder.
I get the thunder again because they're pretty big.
They're pretty big, man.
Hippopotamuses, Fred, have historically motivated me quite a bit because everybody's like, hippopotamuses are real big and real lazy and generally just kind of like gross and fat. But if they need to run, they can haul some ass.
They can.
And I've always looked up to that and been like, you know what? I'm going to model my life after that. So I lay in a lot of lagoons. I eat a lot of watermelons whole, and I don't move.
You ever had Ace Ventura come out your butt?
It's once or twice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was.
You have to pay extra for that, as Allan would say.
That was awesome when he came out of that.
That was pretty shocking.
Yeah, that was pretty great. He was like, Mom, I'm scared. All right, so
do yourself a favor, kids. Watch Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Yep.
I know. We're kind of like running on the time. So we're good.
I'm here all night, baby.
This is fun. I like it though.
I would like to hear some interesting ones.
Okay, some interesting ones. Okay,
give me 3 more maybe. If you find some
3 more. Okay. How about you want the name or the animal?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Lemurs.
What is a hornswoggle of lemurs?
They're all trying to steal your money. I just got hornswoggled by a hornswoggle of lemurs.
Goddamn lemurs. Got me again.
A group of lemurs is a conspiracy.
I knew there was something that was a conspiracy of something.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, damn it. I should have known. They got me again. Lemurs conspired against me on that one, Alan.
Parrots?
A chorus.
Blabbermouths.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like chorus. That would be blabbermouths. Blabbermouths of parrots.
The parrots are talking shit,
A pandemonium or a company.
Okay, company. I think chorus is pretty close to that.
That's pretty close. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to start naming groups of animals as a job. How do I get paid for that? Professional. I'll name animals for you.
Professional animal namer.
You're like, look. There's 18 cats over there. What are you going to call it? And I'm like, well, your job's on the line.
A shovel.
That's right. I'm like, a sugar. And they're like. It's a bat mitzvah of cats. They're like, God damn, it's the best in the city, Johnson.
The National Animal Naming Convention.
Yeah.
Begins. Dun dun.
What's a quiver?
A quiver
is
it's a snake. I'm gonna give you a snake. It's a snake.
Okay. A quiver of pterodactyls. A quiver of water moccasins.
Pterodactyls.
That would be badass.
That would be bad.
They fly.
Sorry.
See, since they fly, Fred, that made me think an arrow flies and it comes out of a quiver. Is there any type of snake that lives inside of a bigger snake? Because that's kind of what a quiver would be.
I don't think so. Maybe,
I don't know. I'm just asking.
That's what happens when a snake eats another snake.
Right. Or a boros. Well, no, that's what happens when a snake eats itself. So,
it's cobras.
Which what is it?
It's cobras.
That's pretty fancy. How stupid is a snake that it would eat its own tail?
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I'm going to get that thing. I'm going to chomp down on that.
Yeah. He's eating some peyotes. He's like, oh, look at that, man.
Yeah, that shit looks good.
I bet I can eat myself. It's like an equivalent of trying to suck your own dick.
I bet I can suck my own dick. Yeah, exactly. He's like, listen here, Terry.
Look, man, I'm going to
suck
ribs
my own dick. And Terry's like, don't do it, man.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it, man.
You'll never get it out your mouth.
He's like, I don't even have any ribs. They can't stop me now.
What if it did just like eat itself and then like, poop, just disappeared?
Yeah, just like it made that noise. Like with like the little water, like the yeah. And they're like, I told him.
I told him.
Terry's like, here we go again.
That was in the unknown, man. I don't know.
I guess that's one Miss Snake he'll never make again.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Shit, that made me quiver.
That's what's
punch exactly. My nuts. God, it made me quiver. A tower.
A tower of onion rings. It's my favorite type of tower.
Yeah.
See, a tower.
Think about it. This would be kind of like coinciding with the animal.
Okay. Tower of chipmunks. A tower. I'm trying to think what could possibly
be a tower. What animal could possibly be a tower?
Right, a tower of giraffes.
A tower.
There you go. Yeah,
we got there.
Hey, you got had to push.
Thank you, Fred. Yeah, Fred literally did type in furiously in chat. Giraffe.
Yeah, I see. I think
Please don't be an idiot.
I think whoever was naming this shit, when they got to this, they got lazy.
Yeah,
they were like, just maybe a tower giraffes, man.
Yeah, look at it.
They're real tall, and they're like, "What do you call that?" They're like, "I don't know," because that was probably named before a tower was named, right?
Like, how many? I mean, which came first, the tower or the giraffe?
Right. I mean, like,
it's an age-old question, man.
Right. Maybe we can answer that on next week's show.
Next week's show.
Which existed first, giraffes or of something that's a wood-built? And also, where did the first giraffe come from?
Yeah.
Maybe it lived in a tower, and
I think it was a descendant of the brontosaurus. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's got to be. Got the same neck.
Brontosaurus
you got your daddy's neck. You got your daddy's neck. Look at
got her father's neck. No. Kill you.
A shadow.
Rosemary's Brontosaurus. A shadow of
raccoons. It's a football team.
Ravens.
And it's a cat.
The shadow of Panthers.
Ooh, that's good. It's close, Allan. Close.
Jaguars
is correct.
Yes. Yeah. If Allan
Panthers are not on the board.
Shit show.
Yeah, I guess you call them a shadow too. Yeah,
call them an ass jam.
It's too close to me. It's too close to football. Please be talking shit. And a group of ravens is an unkindness.
Yeah, I get that.
Unkindness.
Yeah, dude,
unkindness.
So, but
okay, let's do football teams.
The crows were murder, so if you had ravens and crows,
unkindness and a murder, dude.
Unkindness and a murder.
Yeah, unkind murder. If you got killed by ravens and crows, that's unkind murder. Lions are pride.
Yep.
Like I said, jaguars are a shadow.
Sure.
Colts are
a herd.
A rag.
Sure. That's what I was thinking.
Buffaloes
are a concentration.
A cunt of buffaloes.
Cunt of buffaloes.
That might be this week. I can't put that on our show title, but I would love that to be this week's show title.
Cunt of buffaloes. Why not?
Do
it.
I think I just have to star out the
U.
The U.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a gallon of cats, but
cunt of buffaloes.
A gallon of cats.
A galoon of cats.
Buffalo is a gang or obscenience.
Oh yeah.
Bears, a sloth or sleuth.
Okay.
What are some other?
A pack of bears is a sloth or sleuth.
It's a snoop.
Yes, a sloth or a sleuth, and cubs were called litters.
Sure.
Any other?
No, I don't have any. I'm asking about
football. Dolphins.
At school. You already said that, right?
No. Not a school.
Dolphins is.
Come on, you've heard of this.
Gaggle.
Snowflake.
A pod.
Snowflake.
A pod of dolphins.
Another Ace Ventura reference.
Yeah.
Can't help himself.
Eagle is Einhorn.
Yeah. Einhorn is a man.
Einhorn is
He's like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah, that plunger.
Yeah.
He burns his clothes. Comes in the shower.
Crying games playing in the background.
Yeah.
Fucking Eagles. Convocation. Convocation of eagles.
That's
a cast of falcons.
Okay.
A bag of shit of Steelers.
That's I've heard that one actually.
Hawks are the cast or kettle. I'm trying to.
All right. I think we got it out. Or is there anything good?
Any other football?
You look for any good ones. We'll pad while you look, but don't look too hard.
All right.
Learn.
Well, I mean,
the problem is
done,
I know so many now that I'm going to start forgetting.
Right, you're going to forget them. Yeah,
all of them.
But if you ever need to remember them, just come back and listen to the podcast.
Right, listen to
at blcpodcast.com.
Right. Oh, damn! Nice.
I'm working on it.
Deep thoughts with Freddie.
Yes. Deep thoughts.
A Roomba of rattlesnakes.
A Roomba.
It
can't be a Roomba.
It's a Roomba. RHUMBA. A Roomba.
I like the idea that the people who made the thing were like, who made Roombas, were like, what can we name this? And they're like, I saw 15 rattlesnakes that were tied together by the tail, and it was called a Roomba, and they really cleaned up.
Yeah, wait a minute. It is.
They're like, yeah, a circle. It makes noises. Perfect.
Yep.
We'll call it a Roomba.
A Roomba. A shiver of sharks.
Sure.
A stench of skunks.
Oh, well, that's brood.
Yeah.
Do skunks stink all the time, or no, right?
No, not all the time.
Just when they spray.
When they get threatened and they spray you, right? So that's pretty. They're assuming that skunk stinks, and that's rude. Right. Maybe skunks aren't as bad as Pepe Le Pew made them out to be.
Not as bad.
That was acceptable behavior. What that fucking skunk did back in the day.
Stink wasn't the problem.
No. Stink is what he was searching for, not what he was. What he had.
Yeah.
And a decent amount of woodpeckers.
Is that really the real thing?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one, dude.
Decent.
I like, they're like, because I can see that. Like, I'm like, how many woodpeckers you think are in that forest?
Not a lot.
A decent amount.
A decent amount.
Like, how many is that? They're like between 1 and 50,000. Can't wait till they get to like an indecent amount of woodpeckers.
So that's all I got for my.
All right. I love it. Fred taught us something. Now, what's a group of shit?
It's a group of shit called.
Get ready for that. We're going to do this every week. Fred's going to come up with more shit.
Yeah, I'm running out of animals.
Call us. Well, what's a group of furniture? What do you call that? A wardrobe, right? Or no? What?
No, it's a room, I guess.
Some people have like a sexy time.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I had to do it.
What are two boobs?
What do you call a group of humans? An asshole.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd.
It's an asshole of humans.
Oh, I love that we're like, hey, by the way, thanks to all the humans that are listening to us.
But
thanks all you assholes.
No, 3 guys on a podcast is called Clusterfuck, Allan. That's what the BLC. The C should have stood for Clusterfuck.
I love it.
The Black Lincoln Clusterfuck Podcast.
Yeah.
That might have to get changed too. See what that might help. Who knows? All right, guys. Well, if you got anything else, speak now or forever hold your peace till next week.
Holding my peace.
Go USA.
2 hands.
Go football.
Go blind.
Yeah.
Don't forget how to throw an upside down javelin.
There you go.
There you go. Enjoy and stay employed, and also annoyed if you're my wife. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment. Yeah.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit.
Can't say goddamn.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.